Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Today we are talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. And I've been playing with this for a little while now, and I've got some thoughts around it that I'd like to share with you. I used, let me just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors on my eyes today. I tried to use as many as I could just to show you what they look like on. If you just want to see the try-on, you can go ahead to the timestamp right here. Otherwise, let's just talk a little bit about it. It says the Stars in Your Eyes palette is a limited edition eyeshadow palette with 4 magical mood-enhancing eye looks to inspire love, power, happiness, and confidence. With incredible color payoff, molten textures, and mesmerizing looks for day and night. Each of the shades can be dialed up or lightly layered. Carefully curated by Charlotte to put the lights in your eyes, the looks in the palette include, again, the love look, the happy look, the power look, and the confidence look. And I think I used at least one from everything in this look today. And that's it. So I'll go ahead and show you a swatch right here. You can see that there are some mattes, there are some shimmers. So you have a really nice variety. I would choose, I think I've said this before, but I would choose each of these colors individually. That's how beautiful they are. So if you want to see the try-on, please keep watching. So let's go ahead and just start with Love Eyes. We're going to start with this color, that color, because that's the one that I will use more on a daily basis. So I just take this fluffy brush and I sweep it all over the lid. And I'll go up into that crease area. Has a nice peachy hue to it. I've already got some concealer and some sunscreen. I use the 3-in-1 eye cream. No. So yeah, it's like an eye cream with SPF in it by Color Science. Has a little bit of peach in it as well to color correct. So essentially this is what I'll do every day, and it just adds a little wash of color. I'll add some eyeliner and mascara, and then that's it for the day. But we're going to play a little bit more with this and just see what else we can do with it. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to take a flat, smaller eyeshadow brush, and I want to pat something shimmery on it. So I think, gosh, I was looking at these the other day, and I love this shimmery one in the Happy Eyes, but then also this one looks really beautiful too. But I think let's go in with that shimmery one in Happy Eyes just to see what that looks like on the lid. Reminds me of Burnished Bronze in the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick eyeshadow. Very fine shimmer. So let's go ahead, and I want to go into Confident Eyes a little bit. I want to see what that purple's like. This one, this matte one, I'm going to put that in the corners a little bit on this outer third. And I'm going to take it down as well underneath the eyelid, underneath the lower lash line here, and blow it out a little bit. Yeah, this is much heavier than what I would do normally on a daily, but we actually have a fundraiser to attend, so I'll just keep it on for that. Yeah, whenever I do anything more than, say, out of my normal daily range, it always looks a little bit frightening until I get my mascara and eyeliner on. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush again. I'm going to go in with, let's see, Happy Eyes, this middle, more terracotta matte color. And I'm going to blend that into the crease a little bit so I can kind of fuse these together. I don't like to go too high up though into that brow bone because it just starts to look kind of messy for me. So what I'll do then is I'll take the Love Eyes, this cream color, and I'm going to put that closer to the brow bone right here. And keep that on the more light side. Kind of just helps keep everything further down and not blown out so much. I think I want to temper that the warmth down a little bit on my eyeshadow, so I'm going to go in with Power Eyes and layer this bronzy color on top. Oh, that's really pretty. Has it, like I said, bronzy shade to it. Wow, that washing machine, it's very loud. So I don't know if you can hear it, but that would be the washing machine if it's loud. Okay, I think like that looks good. I think the only thing I'm going to do now is add Happy Eyes again, this more warm brown color. I feel like when I point to them, you are not able to see this one right here. Sorry, I don't know how to best to do this. This one right here, there we go. And I'm just going to take that into the corner like this. I found for my eye shape, if I just continue this line up like this, it really helps to make sure I don't get like a droopier shape, because my eyes are, they're not naturally almond shaped. Like the exterior shape of my eye is not, this interior shape is more almond, although if you notice the peak of my eye is here. It's a little bit tricky to deal with, but. Okay, and here we are with a completed look. Like I said, I used the Marc Jacobs highliners in Blacker in the waterline, Brownie up on top, and then I used a little bit of Tom Ford. I always put it really close to the lash line on the top, really faint, but then I blend it in with that Brownie, and then I went below the lash line, of course, Mercier. I chose copper this time for the waterline here, for the Caviar Stick Eye Color, and then just dotted a little bit of that Brownie underneath. I finished off with mascara, loving the By Terry, like I said, loving that mascara, and that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was it. Oh, I did put a little bit of Caviar Stick Eye Color right in the inner corners, but let's see it. Let's take a little bit of that Power Eyes. I'm going to take just the slightest amount here, that light shimmery one. This one right here, and I'll put that in the inner corner as well. So I had fun playing with that today, and I think it's very accurate in that the color payoff is incredible. So be careful with these colors, because if you have the Pillow Talk collection one, that one's a lot easier to use because you don't have as much color payoff as quickly as you do with this. So light-handed with this is a great thing to keep in mind, or else you're going to end up with more color than intended. But I do think that layering it is really beautiful. Like you saw, I actually layered two of those more shimmery colors, and I got a little bit of a duochrome going there. But I like how it didn't completely muddy it up, because I think sometimes when you layer colors, it just gets muddy and then you can't really see what's going on. But I think those layered really nicely together. Yes, for day and night, so you could definitely take this if you're traveling. Use one color like I showed you at the beginning. I had that one shade on. That's a definite daytime look, and then you can just add on as you go, as you get into the evening. So do I recommend this palette? Yes, I do. I didn't get the one last year. Actually, I don't know why. I didn't seem interested in it, but this one looked really great. I loved all of the colors in it. So right now I'm looking, it is sold out in Charlotte Tilbury. So hopefully it's available somewhere else. I'll have to look. So if I find it available somewhere else, like Sephora, I know had it when Charlotte Tilbury didn't have it. And there are some other sites that carry it. So if you haven't had a chance to get it and you wanted it, I will look for it and link those places below if you already have it. I'd love to know what you think. I know that a lot of people who tune into videos about products already have them. They kind of want to see what else they can do. So if you have any videos that you've seen where you like a look that you think I should see using this palette, I'd love to see that. So let me know about that. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks. So I tried to use as many as I could just to see how that they. I want to go to the try-on. You can just go. If you just want to see the try-on, you can go to the timestamp. If you want to try, hello. If you want to go to the timestamp, why would you want to do that? If you just making sure my brush is clean here.